hitters. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Fastball misses badly there. He's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Chris Carter would be next. Here it is on 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Ruggiano has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So Kane gets him 1-2-3 in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. High strike there, 0-1. And as the Yankees started here tonight, Harold, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider is going inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, don't let any player ever tell you they're not paying attention to the wind, because you are. So when you get in the batter's box and you know that wind is blowing in, you really focus on, I got to hit a line drive. I got to keep that ball on the ground, because you know if you hit your best ball and it's into a tough wind blowing in, it's getting knocked down and it's falling into somebody's glove. So you focus on line drive to be successful.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Brandon.
At the plate, Brandon Belt hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that came up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chop right at home plate. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Stepping in, Chris Carter. He'll lead things off against Matt Cain.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Infield in the overshift here now. Pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Nunez just to the left of the mound. 1 down.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And at first base, got Buster Posey. Look, every time he gets from behind the plate and starts to stand up at first, the offense may come around. Now, on the defensive side of his game, I like it. You know, he played a lot of infield in college, so first base for him, it's come pretty natural.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 4 home runs, 268 the average for him coming in, and 11 RBIs. The 0-1. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a pass ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with one here. It's 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an ending double play is now in order.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Come on, Giants.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Has a look.
Now the pitch.
This is
pulled into right.
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead and get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's
Chase Headley.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball
just a bit up.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
2-0
count. Here it comes.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now in the box, Masahiro Tanaka. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Down the first baseline, and that's a fair ball. It's through into right field. 1 run is scored. The relay throw won't get him.
The pitcher with a 2 RBI base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. He'll start him with a fastball down in for a ball. 1-0.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Missed low inside with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box now, Justin Ruggiano. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starlin Castro.
Right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category.
Looking to try it again. Aaron Judge.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Posey in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Chris Carter now. He popped out in his first trip. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on it, missed. Blast by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Chop weakly to the left. Throw on to Posey at first, and there's down number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get it easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in, Nick Hundley. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Nick Hundley.
First pitch on its way. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, number 22.
Now at the plate, number 22. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Sent on the ground at the second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Matt Cain.
Digging in, Matt Cain. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, it's a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that it moved the count to 2-2 now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Giants down in order. They
trailing this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez.
No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball set back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw over to first. He'll take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. And now pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Yankees 3 and the Giants nothing. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Denard Span.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. High fastball is in there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ready with
another 2-2.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk
starts at the bottom of the 4th.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in. Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low with the splitter. Ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Span the runner at first with nobody out. Very weakly on the ground. But that one rolls foul.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that's a tough pitch to lay off. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready now, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle. Gregorius has one there. Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Here's Buster Posey now. He'll lay off a slider too low. He's got that average up over 340 now. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs.
Let's go, Giants.
1-0 count. Here it is. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Tanaka
pauses.
Here it is on
2-0.
And this is fouled at the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it. It just bounces up to the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from AT&T Park right after this. Digging in now, Masahiro Tanaka. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher, lead off the inning. But when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
From the wind-up, the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A wave and a miss. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll, in fact, just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
From the stretch.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Ready with the 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
1-2. Here it comes.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball right by him, and they're 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Justin Ruggiano. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The fastball here is he'll take a look at 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here it comes 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Oh, look out. Shot to third, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Ball one.
Well, Matt, that's two quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
2 out, nobody on.
Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way.
Down low, and the thickens here, 3-0. Number 22 would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually, and not bad time to start.
Stepping in now, number 22. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, still down 3-0. Brian Morris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Brian Morris.
Here's Chris Carter now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Chris Carter.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's fouled at home plate. He's set and the 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's off the 4th archway.
Boy, nice play by the outfielder right there. That ball kicks off that brick out there, and you never know what direction it's going to go in. Holding to a single right there, that's a great defensive play.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second for 1. On to Posey, but not nearly in time, so they just get the 1.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
In now,
Gary Sanchez.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready.
Here's the 0-1.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1.
Turned on down the line.
But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground back to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, that's a cutter cutting away from him. He hit that just like it was an old slider or a curveball. Just stayed on it and drove to the opposite field.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the nothing pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the nothing and one pitch. Putter low. 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes it called strike two. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. He's going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that misses for ball 1. Hunter playing here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 2-0 on the way. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That's a nice piece of hitting. Read what the pitcher is doing to you in the at-bat. Pitch away, and then the third one away, and he takes that direction for the hit. Nice job.
Into the box now. Denard Span. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Ready with the 0-1. Now it's swinging a hard-hit grounder. But this will get foul for strike 2.
0-2, here it comes.
Slider and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
One thing you try to do is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. In to score, the runner from third. Ready for another shot now. Buster Posey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street. One count and the pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready once again, Justin Ruggiano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Looking to punch him out again.
Pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Back here in San Francisco. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Corey Guerin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Corey Guerin.
Digging in and looking for more, Masahiro Tanaka. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Here it comes, 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he set for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Looking to bunt his way on base, but he misses 2-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now a bunt attempt here. And that's a nice bunt there by Hundley as he gets rid of it quickly to snuff out the bunt for hit attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Leads the slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. No
offer
on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. And a close play at first, but he's pulled out and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brandon Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball chop foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Heading after his Judge. 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Hundley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Late back, a swing and a miss.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, that was one of those in-between plays that's hard to judge. He hesitated, unsure whether he should charge it or play it off the hop, and by the time he decided, it was too late. He didn't even get a glove on it.
Riding in once again, number 22. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
I think he won the pitch right there. But you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Runners on first with one down. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith will come on to pitch now. He'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup. Double switch here. Aaron Hill is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 7, Aaron Hill.
Aaron Judge is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Bends down and he barehands it. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking
promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. From the windup,
the 2-0 pitch.
3-0
now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one. Here it is on 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now. Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Tyler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
29, Tyler Clippard.
Stepping in, Aaron Hill, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Curveball that misses in third for ball 1. swing and a ball high in the air over toward foul. Carter is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo.
Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitches a call. The throw. And Span is going to be caught stealing here. He's out at second base.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate, at least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1 towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he just stayed with that and just kind of flipped it out there. Nasty pitch, but he stayed on it and got just enough to get the hit.
Brandon.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now a move over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on the move for second. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. The Yankees 4 and the Giants 2. breaks, and at the other end, the City by the Bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Josh Osich enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Brett Gardner.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Game 1 of the series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on way out of his zone. 1 out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Chase Headley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss at 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's finally over for a strike. Set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2, one more time. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Matt Holliday will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Matt Holliday.
And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. Nothing in 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. One pitch on its way. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 and 1/3 as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Betances enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
68, Dylan Betances.
Ready now. Buster Posey. He had a sack fly earlier.
First baseman, number 28.
On the outer half, 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive out to right field. Judge racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Digging in now, Justin Ruggiano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Right there, sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
1 out, nobody on. Now a slurve. It's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Set and the pitch. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he misses there, 1-2. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-2 the final score tonight. So the Bronx Bombers get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Dylan Betances hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 6-3. The save to Dylan Betances, his 5th. The loss goes to Matt Cain. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's main attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis.
Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Minnesota Twins.
Twins baseball comes your way next. Urban Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out, and I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
Jose Peraza runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's on the move. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here comes the nothing and two pitch. Now a change up as he lifts it. Strike 3 called. 1 away. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Ready now, Joey Votto. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
1 out and a runner on third. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He's been one of their big run producers this year. Currently third on the team in RBIs. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Pretty good cut there, but it's 2-1 now.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2.
Here it is.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's the advantage to the pitch.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Number 61 is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And Matt, I mean, another thing, I look at this team, it makes me nervous, you know, because this is when you start seeing managerial changes. We're in May, and everybody, you look around, there's changes being made, and your team is falling behind. They're not playing good ball. So they got to turn this around and figure out what direction they want to go in, because they can drift out of this real quick.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's Joe Mauer. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Low for the ball 1.
A 1-0 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
First two batters of the game, you get lead off double, and then you get a single. They're first and third. They're setting up pretty. Man, this could be a long day for the pitcher.
Here's Miguel Sano as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch sinker misses on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 count. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third. And the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. He's ready.
Here's the 1-0.
Hit weekly back to the mound. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
Here's Robbie Grossman, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Set to deliver on 2-1. In the dirt and behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. 3-1, here it is. Well, he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You get one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just a little foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready to deliver the full pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And indeed, he'll take the out at first as the run comes in to score.
batting sixth.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He couldn't get one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. As a look, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And another foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slapped the opposite way. Good ball. Will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season.
Eugenio Suarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball set up the middle. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In the air after straightaway left. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So very nice work there by Santana. His guys lead it 2-0. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Fielded by Kozar. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at the catcher, Devin Mesoraco. He's battled some injuries through his career, but when healthy, this guy's one of the top catchers in baseball.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. Line into left field, a base hit.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order. If you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Sinker's low, but called for a strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2 pitch on the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of cold streak. Even talk about maybe having to sit him down. His average has dropped below 200. That's a big knock and a confidence builder.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first two innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive out to right field. Schebler racing back. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. As he grounds one briskly to short. Backhanded by Cozart. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message. Digging in, Scooter Gennett. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Into the windup, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now it's swinging a hard-hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
For me, check swings go right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And here's Jose Peraza. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Kepler's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy.
Ready for another chance? Billy Hamilton. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knee. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Here it comes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Twins, designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Riding in once again, Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
called strike at the knees. 1-1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Now in the box, Joey Votto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. Swing and a little tapper. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Digging in, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside corner.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Reds strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch to him is off his plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In the air. Carrying way back there now. And a solo home run for Jason Castro. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit sharply towards the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Brian Dozier.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Drew Storen answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Throw over to the bag. Dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Brian Dozier now. On a look to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman, Joe.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. Storen's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Fastball right over the outside corner.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Two out with the man at first. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Twins add on thanks to this. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Left side of the infield into the shift. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Scooter Gennett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The fastball here is he'll take a look at 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, here we are in the fifth inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's fouled at home plate. Two and two count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball in the air back behind short. Polanco onto the grass. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Grounded weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Reds are down in order. They won't make it. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Peraza gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Max
Kepler, the next to grab a bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Storen gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know what, 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the nothing pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
1-2, here it comes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Twins wind up. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. And he pops him up back behind second base. Dozier into shallow center, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a swing here by Votto as this is sent on the ground out to short. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air towards left center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They still find him. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Castro. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now a throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Hit hard but foul. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Storen comes set. Here's the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out with the man at first. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, this is the approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Swung out and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in to try it again, Zach Kozar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Santana is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Standing in now, Scott Schebler. He'll take a look at a slider that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
The catcher
Devin Mesoraco stands in. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He takes strike called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready once again, Scooter Gennett. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Stevenson.
So here's Joe Mauer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Joe
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that misses ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's Miguel Sano. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third base line. So that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Stay fair. No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded down the third base line. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close. 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That was an impressive single, but more impressive was the play of the left fielder. He cut the ball off, got it back in, and they keep the double play in order, giving that pitcher a chance to get out of this inning.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 6-2. And here's Jose Peraza. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Irvin Santana. So a good performance here in this one, as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Craig Breslow that gets the nod.
Breslow.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Sano is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Peraza rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now. Adam Duvall as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. A
1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out for strike two.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on first with one down. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as his ball's chopped at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
This guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Matt Belisle takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. No hits to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Kepler waits on it. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. From the wind-up, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And that brings up Scott Scheffler as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line and right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 0-2 home. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. 3 runs already home here. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Holds it 1 and 2. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Another 1-2 delivery. A little low. It's 2 and 2. And he strikes it out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike. Monty Peralta is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
There's the knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Polanco. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the nothing and 2 pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
The 1-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next.
Tried to go back-to-back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with the slider, too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit, though.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 delivery. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's set.
Here comes the 1-1.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Shepard is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of Baseball on the Show. Brendan Kinsler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brandon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Mesoraco. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now. The first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Polanco has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Scooter Gennett.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider is blowing inside as he just about got him there. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Too high. Ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. 4-1. The win would go to Urban Santana if the lead holds. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 2 now. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 6, center fielder Billy.
So stepping in, Billy Hamilton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead here for delivery. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch. The changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the slider misses here, so he looks to count 3-2.
Well, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Not the home run, he'd be good.
Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Kepler is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Irvin Santana earns his 8th victory of the season. Number 61 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Brandon Kinsler earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds.